Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Just a British Guy. So it's actually morning for me here. It's 20 past 7. Couldn't sleep and I thought what else way to wake up and to do a reaction. Yeah. Anyway, here we are at season 2 episode 20 and the title I have is It's About Time. So without further ado, you know what we do. Let's get reacting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Wow, it's early. Where's my tea?
I made it for you, Rarity.
Oh, and we have
Why,
Rarity
yes.
and Spike.
It is an ice cream house.
An ice cream.
Chocolate fudge shingles, rocky road garage.
Yep, you're dreaming.
Huh?
Someone's pacing up and down a bit.
Twilight?
Oh, hi, Spike.
It's the middle of the night. Why are you pacing like this?
Frankly, I don't know how you can sleep at a time like this.
Well, I
3
could.
a.m.?
Whoa.
It's awful. It's horrible. It's tragic.
I don't understand. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Here. Now do you see what's wrong?
Nope.
We forgot to celebrate Arbor Day.
No. The problem is I just finished planning my schedule for the month, but I forgot to leave time to plan for next month.
Oh, not
Don't
again.
you see? There's no time in my schedule to put together another schedule. I could move my meeting with the Ponyville Hay Board to the following Tuesday, but then I have to reschedule my lunch at Pinkie Pie, and you know what a nightmare she is with scheduling.
The
This is
Ponyville
an
Hay
absolute
Board?
disaster. My whole year could be thrown off.
And I woke up from an ice cream dream for this.
Yeah. No, I would go back to bed. So, wow, yes, it's early, and I've made myself a cup of tea, and I do apologise if I have sounded like I have just woken up, because I have. Tell me we're not going back to Twilight's OCD. Good tea. Strong, two sugars, and a lot of milk. Terribly British. Oh.
Oh my gosh, I
What's
think I
that?
did it. If I can find a way to read the Art of Invisibility spells and Thornhoof's Brief History of Canterlot at the same time,
Twilight.
that could leave me a half-hour scheduling window.
Twilight.
Huh?
What's happening? Oh.
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on? Oh. What the hell? Try not to drop my tea. Ah! It's Twilight. And that was such a Terminator reference. What's-
Twilight,
what?
you've got to listen to me. Who are you? I mean, you're me, but I'm me too. How can there be two me's? It's not scientifically possible. You are not scientifically possible. Twilight, please. I have a very important message for you from the future.
Oh, it's from future.
From the future? That's right.
Such
now
a
listen.
Terminator reference.
What happened to you? The future must be awful.
Or that, or
Please,
Doctor Who.
I don't have much time. Is there some sort of epic pony war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next Tuesday morning. But that's not important right now.
Actually,
Can't
I'm from
believe
next Tuesday morning.
Time travel is really possible. How did you... I figure it out. The time spells are in the Canterlot archives. But that's not... Really? Where? I've never seen them. They're in the Stars
Wow.
World of Bearded
Even
Now you
Twilight's
have
fed
to
up with
listen. Is time
herself.
travel
That's-
fun, or does it hurt? I have so many questions. I have
up.
something extremely important to tell you about the future, and I only have a few seconds, so you've got to listen. Whatever you do, don't...
Oh, that what? That
Is
well,
it
no.
Twilight? Oh no! What was she trying to warn me about?
Well, if you stop rabbiting on, woman.
Pain, that scar. Ugh, what a mess she is. I mean, I am, or I will be. She must want me to prevent whatever horrible thing happens in the future.
No. Intelligent, aren't you, Twilight?
Come on, Fluttershy.
And Pinkie
The
Pie,
party
what
can't
are you
start
doing?
till that party supply
No,
gets there.
silly question.
Happy to help.
How come poor Fluttershy is carrying all the heavy stuff?
Balloons next time.
Oh.
Listen, every pony. I've got something really important to say.
Yeah.
This is no laughing matter. We have a crisis on our hooves.
A crisis on our hoofs.
I've just been visited by myself from the future.
Sorry, that does sound funny when you
My
say it.
future self tried to warn me about a horrible disaster that's gonna occur sometime before next Tuesday morning.
What kind of disaster?
I don't know. I got sucked back into the future before I could explain.
Whatever
Okay.
should we do, Twilight? How do we stop the disaster if we don't know what it is?
You don't
We'll
generally...
just have to work together to make sure we're safe.
So
Rainbow
this
Dash,
episode's about
you
time
and the other
travel.
Pegasi spread out over
Interesting.
Equestria and look for any kind of problem that could lead to a disaster. And I mean anything. You got it! Every pony else?
Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie.
Any pony else want to panic with me?
No.
No? Every pony else, time to disaster-proof Equestria.
Disaster. How big is Equestria though? And Applejack looks like she's been doing this most of the day. And Verity doesn't seem to be doing a lot else, except just sitting there. There's nothing new.
Yep.
Yeah. What was that? Even that, seriously? Even clipping your hair is a disaster?
Done and done and done. Applejack, what about the ever-free forest?
The perimeter's clear.
Great.
And my team gave the all clear
Verity
from
is such a
Philadelphia
good
to
friend
Las
in that
Vegas.
respect.
Excellent. Well,
Like picking
we've done
leaves out
everything
your
on the
hair.
list. But still, future Twilight looked like she'd been through a horrible ordeal. I just have this nagging feeling we should be looking for something bigger than loose bolts and leaky pipes.
What do you mean like that? What the whoa! What on...
Okay, every pony, follow my lead.
That's from Greek mythology, isn't it? That's a
What is that thing?
That's Cerberus.
That's it.
He's supposed to be guarding the gates of Tartarus. But if he's here, then all the
That's-
ancient
yeah,
creatures
that's
that have
it,
been
yeah.
imprisoned there can escape and destroy Equestria.
Destroy Equestria?
Yeah, isn't it great? Hey, Cerberus, you look like you could use some obedience training. Magic obedience training.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Wait, what?
The cute
Oh, and of course it would have to be Fluttershy, wouldn't it?
I knew you were good with animals, but this is amazing.
Aw, he's just a big furry guy who got out of his yard, that's all. Right, Cerberus? Who's a good boy?
Cerberus,
Who's a
I believe,
good boy?
guarded the underworld.
Pinky,
Yes, Twilight?
Shut up.
do you have a ball I can borrow?
I have balls stashed all over Ponyville, in case of ball emergency.
Yeah.
Hey, Cerberus!
As I was saying, Cerberus was, I believe, the guardian of the underworld.
I'll be back as soon as I
A
return him
three-headed
to the
dog.
gates of Tartarus. Once he's back at home, there'll be no disaster.
Okay. Okay. Yep, that's me right now, Spike.
I wish Twilight would go on epic adventures more often. Best night's sleep I've had in weeks. Hey, Twilight, how'd it go with Cerberus?
Great! I got him back before any of the evil creatures could escape.
Oh, goodness me. I forgot about that.
What's the big deal? It's just a lost dog flyer. I guess the princess hasn't heard we found Cerberus yet.
It's not that. It's this.
A paper cut? Come on, Twilight, you really need to toughen up. Just clean it out and you'll be fine.
The cut's in the exact same spot as the scar on future Twilight's cheek. We haven't changed the future at all. The disaster is still coming.
Wow, you over-worry too much.
If the disaster wasn't caused by Cerberus getting loose, then what could it possibly be?
I don't know, but maybe you ought to give the pacing a rest.
I need more milk in
You
this
worn
tea.
a groove
Just-
into the floor.
I don't have time for another one of your lectures, Spike. This is serious.
My lectures?
I did everything I could think of to change the future, but it didn't work.
Sorry, it's just that she's
Maybe
walking
it's not
around so
what I
much, she's actually
do.
made a hole in the floor.
Maybe it's what I don't do. If I stand right here and don't move a muscle until next Tuesday, I can't possibly do whatever it is that future Twilight wanted to warn me not to do.
Really?
Yeah.
So, no matter what happens, you're not gonna move a muscle, huh? Then maybe you won't mind if I eat an entire tub of ice cream.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Except you get brain freeze. And Twilight is really struggling to hold her composure. You're gonna be ill eating all the ice cream, Spike.
Spike, stop! Think of the stomachache!
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
Stomachache, huh? That's Future Spike's problem.
That is, I'll so have to use that in the future.
Hey, Twilight! Another Pegasus just got back from Baltimore with an all clear and... What's going on?
Laugh.
Aren't you gonna stop him? She sure isn't. In fact, she's not gonna move till next
Just
Tuesday.
sweating.
She thinks it'll prevent the disaster from happening. Oh, this is too rich. Hey, Twilight, there's a mouse right behind you.
Seriously?
Wait. Let me try.
Uh-oh. Wow, you just literally got thrown.
What happened?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It was a total
Rainbow
accident.
dashes. Like, yeah.
Show me.
I'm not so sure that's a...
Show me!
As you said, show her. So show her.
Oh no.
Oh my
This
god.
is the same main cut as Future Twilight.
You know, it really doesn't look too bad.
No,
I don't care how
I'd
it
go
looks.
for 80s
It's just another
punk.
sign that the future hasn't changed. Not doing anything didn't work either.
You can't change
I
the
wish
future.
there was a way to know what was going to
Well,
happen
can
so I
you?
could stop it.
You want to see the future? I might know some pony who can help.
Who's that?
What's this?
Yeah.
It's Madam Pinky's place.
Madam Pinky.
Enter the chamber of Madam Pinkie Pie for the answers.
It's too early in the
to
morning
seek.
to be listening to
Let
Pinkie
us
Pie.
consult the mystical orb of fate's destiny. Do you like my mystical orb of fate's destiny? I just got it. Cool, huh?
It's so epic.
Yeah, best one I've seen.
Look deep into the crystal ball, for soon it will reveal all. Ah, yes, I see something. It is a vision of the future.
Yes, what is it?
You, Twilight.
Okay.
You will get a really cool birthday present next year.
That's
Yes, and?
That's it.
Are you sure?
that's it.
Yep, cool birthday present.
Pinky, I need your pinky sense to tell me what the impending disaster is that Future Twilight was trying to warn me about.
Oh, my
Get your
fortune
hoofs
telling
off the
has
table.
nothing to do with my pinky sense, silly. It's only good for vague and immediate events.
Like, ooh, like that.
See?
Ow.
Where did that even come from?
Yeah, good point. Where did that come from?
La, 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 la. Gosh,
So
I haven't
Pinky
seen
Sense
Twilight
only
since the
works
flower
on
pot incident.
imminent
Hope she
dangers.
still isn't mad.
Oh my. Okay.
Off by 0.02 from yesterday. Carried the 15. Negative azimuth on the 14th moon.
Hey, Pinky.
Twilight's really
What
serious
is
about
she
finding out
doing?
about that cool birthday present, isn't she?
Who cares? As long as I can keep eating ice cream. Sorry, Future Spike. Oh,
Sorry, Future Spike.
Are you okay?
There should be a Future
Ah,
Spike
Pinky,
now.
I'm glad you're here. Can you help me recalibrate the apertures on the 9 1/4 catadioptric telescopes?
Sure.
The what now?
So I was thinking, after I came to see Madam Pinky and the flower pot landed on my head, see the bandage, just like the bandage from the future,
Nice.
I had an epiphany after that flower pot. Doing things didn't work. Not doing things didn't work. And I couldn't predict the future either. So I only had one other choice.
What's that?
Monitor everything.
Makes sense to me.
Oh, she's scaring
That
me.
way, no matter what happens in the future, I'll be ready. I thought I saw something last night in the Horsehead Nebula, but after staring at it for 3 straight hours, I realized I was wrong.
3 hours? But when did you sleep?
Oh, I didn't sleep. I haven't slept since Future Twilight was here. There are only 3 days left until next Tuesday. I can
Oh.
sleep all I want after that.
Oh,
you've been awake too long, Twilight.
yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday's not 3 days from now. Tuesday's tomorrow.
Pinky, did you finish recalibrating the apertures on the 9 1/4 inch catadioptric telescopes?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Aye, aye!
she looks straight into the sun.
I have eye
Ow.
patches stashed all over Ponyville in case of eye patch emergency. There! Now you look
Where
like
did
a pirate.
what
A
eye
sleepy pirate
patch
with a
emergency?
really weird mane cut.
The eye patch.
Uh-oh.
Another sign. Nearly all the signs have come true. I haven't done a thing to prevent the catastrophe. If Tuesday's tomorrow and the disaster happens by Tuesday morning,
How
then there's
clever
only
is
one
she?
solution.
Because that's
I'll
quite
just
a
have to
complicated formula.
stop time.
How can you stop what? How can you stop? How can you stop time? Oh, this is Twilight I'm talking about.
Okay, the Canterlot archives are right over there. Let's move.
I love how she's sneaking and they're not. She's going James Bond style.
I don't think we need to sneak around, Twilight. It's not illegal to walk around Canterlot.
Guard! Come on, you guys.
And that guard just walked straight on
That was
past.
close.
I don't know why we have to wear these things either.
Aren't we wearing them for fun?
No, there's nothing fun about this.
Oh.
That guard must have been really stupid
sure?
now, just thinking about that.
Focus, guys. The only way to prevent this disaster is to stop time. Time spells are kept in the Star Swirl the Bearded Wing, the most secure section of the archives. That's why we're sneaking around.
Awesome! That sounds fun!
No, it's not fun.
Aww. I still don't understand how sneaking into the archives is gonna help her find out about her birthday present.
It's not about the bird. Oh, never mind.
The coast is clear. Now slowly lift me into the window so we can...
Slowly. Push. And Spike is still eating ice cream.
Let's get this over with.
So James Bond, and these guards are very stupid because they're not even listening. Not even a reaction.
Okay, if my calculations are correct, the Star Swirl the Bearded Wing should be right here.
Twilight,
What is it, Spike?
isn't this where we came in?
Cool! Can we climb in the window again? That
Oh,
was super fun.
facepalm.
I don't understand. It's supposed to be right here. How are we supposed to find it now?
Maybe we should ask some pony in the Star Swirl the Bearded Wing.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh, I missed that. Look at all those priceless magic scrolls. There are more than I ever imagined.
Twilight, the card!
What do we do? What do we do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do now?
Hey, Twilight. Haven't seen you in a while. Let me open that for you.
So she didn't need to sneak, but she had permission to go in there.
Oh no! Oh no! Look! I look just like future Twilight. The last sign has come true.
And that's bad, right?
Come on!
It would figure that Princess
It's
Celestia
almost
would
Tuesday
allow
morning. The disaster could
Twilight
happen
to
at any
have
moment.
access to
But
that
how do we find the
area.
time-stopping spell? There must be a million scrolls here.
I don't know.
And Spike is barely staying awake. Sleep has no meaning to Pinkie Pie because
Twilight, it's over. It's officially Tuesday morning.
No! Tuesday morning, the disaster! Incoming!
I don't know, Twilight.
Okay.
I don't see any disasters. It looks like a pretty nice day. Good morning, Twilight. Love your new hairstyle. Well, happy Tuesday.
Why isn't any pony surprised to see me sneaking around in here?
Because you have
Is it
permission
possible
to
there
go
never
in.
was a disaster? That I've just been making myself frantic over nothing?
I don't get it. If future Twilight wasn't warning you about a disaster, then what was she trying to tell you?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do know one thing. I look ridiculous.
Yeah, you do.
And it's all because I couldn't stop worrying and let the future handle itself. Well, not anymore. From now on, I'm gonna solve problems as they come and stop worrying about every little thing.
Good
That's great.
philosophy.
Does that mean there won't be any more late-night pacing?
No more late night pacing. If only I had learned this lesson a week ago, we wouldn't have had to go through all this.
Twilight, I found something. It doesn't stop time, but it lets you go back in time. It says you can go back once,
Wait,
and it
what?
only lasts for a few moments. Does that help?
Pinky, you're a genius!
Woohoo!
Now I can go back and tell
No,
past
she's not-
Twilight that she doesn't need
she's-
to go berserk with worry about a disaster that's never gonna come.
Oh no. Oh, you're joking. Oh, seriously? And Twilight is more powerful than I actually thought.
Twilight, you've got to listen to me. Who are you? I mean, you're me, but I'm me
Oh,
too.
we're back.
How can there be two me's? It's not scientifically possible. You are not scientifically possible. Twilight, please. I have a very important message for you from the future. You're from the future? That's right.
This
now
is so
listen.
awesome.
What happened to you? The future must be awful. Please, I don't have much time. Is there some sort of epic pony war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next Tuesday morning. But that's not important right now. I can't believe
Oh,
time
okay,
travel is
so
really
I get it.
possible. How did you...
Wow.
I mean, I figure it out. The time spells are in the Canterlot archives. But that's not... Really? Where? I've never seen them. They're in the Star Swirl.
This episode has been
now you have
epic.
to listen. Is time travel fun? Or does it hurt? I have so many questions. I have something extremely important to
Oh.
tell you about the future. And I only have a few seconds, so you've got to listen. Whatever you do, don't waste your time worrying about.
It.
I can't believe I just did that.
Did you tell her about the cool birthday present?
Remember last week when future Twilight came to warn me about something?
Yeah.
That was me trying to warn myself not to worry so much. Now I'm gonna spend the next week freaking out about a disaster that doesn't even exist.
Don't worry.
Wow. Okay.
Past Twilight's problem now.
I guess you're right, Pinky.
Oh, my stomach.
Oh.
I think it's all that ice cream. I thought the stomach ache would be Future Spike's problem.
Well, you are Future
but
Spike.
now I am Future
Yes.
Spike. Oh.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh damn. That's not good.
Come on, Future
Why
Spike.
do they always laugh at his pain? I don't know.
Let's get you home.
I'm stuck out on an iceberg and they laughed at him. I'm going to end it there. Wow, what a great episode. Such a paradoxical episode. So, let me get this right. Twilight receives a message from her future self and it gets cut off before she can work out what the imminent danger is. She becomes future Twilight and realises there was nothing wrong in the first place, so goes back to warn herself not to worry about the things she was going to worry about in the first place. So that means, from a time-based logistical view, that's a paradox, because she's just going to keep going back and going back and going back and going back and warning herself. Wow. A never-ending paradox, because she will keep going back and warning herself, because she never ever finished the message. Interesting episode. Never saw that one coming. Wow. Okay. So there's my philosophy on time travel, but there you go. Anyway, boys and girls, until episode 21. 21? Damn. Until episode 21, I will see you boys and girls later. Ciao.